up, Booty Tribe? It's your girl Naja, and I am back with another video. So I'm coming at you guys very girls next door, very casual. I just want to show you like the hairline of this wig. Like, can we say hairline realness right now? But that's not what this video is about. I'm coming at you guys very natural, very natural right now, because I want to do a new segment on this channel called Tribe Talks. No, it's not going to be like Tribe Tea. Tribe Tea is for you guys to send me your stories. No, it's not going to be like Voodoo How To where I do tutorials. No, it's not going to be like Voodoo Review where I show you guys hair and clothes and stuff like that. No, it's Tribe Talks is going to be us talking about hot topics, and then I want to hear you guys' opinion in the comments below. I really feel like different opinions are very important in life, because somebody may have a point of view that could alter yours so greatly because you just may have never thought of it from their perspective. So I just wanted to do like a little segment like that on this channel to see where everybody's mind is at. As you guys can see, the title of this video is going to be about the RuPaul situation. I feel like I'm a little bit late addressing this only because I do have an upload schedule, so it might not be like hot, but in the future I'm gonna try to make it hot. Okay, so basically the RuPaul situation, if you guys have not heard about it, it's like RuPaul is saying that he does not want transgender people competing in RuPaul's Drag Race because he feels like they have more of an advantage because of them taking hormone pills or hormone blockers, or, you know, estrogen, whatever they are taking to further themselves in their transition. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and talk about that. So I'm gonna tell you guys my opinion on the situation. I don't feel as if RuPaul is saying F trans people altogether as a whole. That's not what I think is going on. What I think is going on is that he's saying that people who are transgender or transitioning should not be able to perform with other men who are not transitioning, because in his brain he thinks that a person who is transitioning to become female is going to have those curves, is going to have a little something something, you know, their skin is going to be softer and stuff like that, and he feels like that's going to be more of an advantage. Now, in my opinion, I feel as if he should make different drag races. If that's how he feels, he should have RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, Drag King Edition, okay? RuPaul Drag Race Bio Queen Edition. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, have each season so that it could be on a level playing field in his mind, if that's what he is so pressed about. But I wouldn't go as far as to what he is doing and just like kick people off the show altogether and, you know, all of that shit. I feel like that's very petty, and a few people have been kicked off of, maybe like 2 people have been kicked off of RuPaul's Drag Race solely because they came out and said that yes, they are transgender women and they are transitioning.
It has come to my attention that you have broken the rules. Rules that are in place to protect the fairness of this competition. Your actions have consequences, and I'm afraid you leave me no choice. Willem, I have to ask you to leave the competition, and
which I don't think is fair, because that should be something that you should put in your guidebook, like, you cannot be XYZ in this competition. And it's just not fair to have somebody work so hard and then out of nowhere just be like, oh, well, you're kind of at an advantage. And the fact that he compared it to athletes taking steroids, no, because athletes don't take steroids to make themselves feel better within their own skin. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a completely different ballpark. So I felt like that was very insensitive on his part as well. Another thing that I want to bring up is you guys have to realize what era Ru is from. Ru is from the era of where trans acceptance and transitioning and stuff like that was not in.
I've been a man, and I've been a man who emulated a woman. I've never been a woman. I never had that service once a month. I've never been pregnant. You know, I can never say how a woman feels. I can only say how a man who acts like a woman or dresses like a woman feels. I never wanted to have a sex change. That's just taking it a little too far.
It was not in, okay? if you were in his era of like New York trans drag scene, if you were transitioning, you were viewed as confused, a lady boy, a she-male, which are slang terms that Ru used a lot in RuPaul's Drag Race. Y'all remember, you got she-male.
You got she-male.
Like, that's just his era of drag, and he's having a very hard time coming to terms with things evolving and drag is changing, okay? So that's one thing. And then another thing that I do not get, I don't remember sis's name, but the Australian one, he was serving femme. Like, he was so feminine. And excuse me if he is transitioning, I'm not really sure because I did not keep up with him, because he was not really my favorite queen out of the all-star group and everything, so I don't really keep up with him. All I know is that he was Australian and he could pass as a woman so easily, and they kept making him win challenge after challenge after challenge, and other contestants even said he could be wearing a fucking garbage bag and the judges will still be like, oh, you look so pretty, because he was very feminine and looked gorgeous. So it's kind of contradicting. Ru is kind of contradicting, because he's all like, oh, it's supposed to be a jab at masculinity and they're not supposed to be cute. It's supposed to be a transformation. That Australian person was not transforming. They were a cute boy, like a feminine cute boy, and a very beautiful woman. So it's kind of like contradicting, because it's like, what do y'all want? Like, what do y'all want then? That doesn't make any sense. It all goes back down to like why I sympathize with transgender people so much is because me being bisexual, we get erased out of the LGBT spectrum all in itself, right? So do trans people. Trans people get off this, like, people in the LGBTQ community do not fuck with trans people. They do not fuck with bisexual people, and that's why I fuck with trans people and I relate to them a little bit more, because they're constantly getting the short end of the stick. They're constantly being called confused. They're constantly being called, oh, you want too much, or you're just gay and feminine, you don't know what you're doing. And then that all goes back to how Ru felt. He's like, look, you could be a feminine man, but the second you tell me that you're trans, it's over, and that's not cool. Because a lot of people who are transgender learn internally that they are transgender from doing drag, okay? So that is my opinion. I don't know if it was a long opinion or not, but I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are on it. Do you agree with Ru in the sense where it's like, I don't have a problem with trans people, but it's an unfair advantage for them to be competing against men in a drag competition? Or do you feel as if it doesn't matter about how you look, it matters about your performance, your costume, your personality, what you bring to the stage, how you impress the judges? Do you feel as if trans people get the short end of the stick in the gay community? Or do you feel like it's the same for everybody all the way around? I want to hear you guys' opinion. That is the point of these Tribe Talks, and I'll be looking forward to reading the comments. Bye!
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.